Peace, what up? This is Doc Blake with Ethereal TV, bringing you the 113th episode of The Last Piece to the Puzzle. The motto for me is silver, gold, and cryptos equals freedom, because they are decentralized assets and they're going to play an important part in the immediate, the short term, and the long term futures. And you take a look at the cover art, you see hyperinflation, you see bullish on milk. Yes, that's correct. I am bullish on milk. Like milk the cow, moo, milk the cow. I'm bullish on it. I'm bullish on all commodities, really, and we're going to get into why. And is it possible we might see hyperinflation in the United States of America in the year 2022? This is a very serious subject. This is my way of kind of putting an alert out to people, letting them know what's going on, what your Federal Reserve is doing about it, and will it work? Because they are raising interest rates. But what will that do? Will that just continue to destroy the middle class? Will it actually stop inflation? We're going to talk about it. So I'm going to pull up a couple articles that you'll see, and we'll go from there. But first, let's start with some house clearing. Interested in getting any t-shirt work done, let us know. The information is in the bio below. We do real ink print. We have a printing press, a screen print press, brand new. It's a beautiful device. And we also do graphics designs. So if you have a logo, we can make it out for you. We can map it out for you and put it on a t-shirt, a hat, whatever. Just let us know if you're interested in that service. The information, once again, is below. And with that being said, let's get into the price action. And currently we have, let's give it a live refresh. Bitcoin sitting at $30,329. Ethereum is at $2,018. Tether is at $1, since we need to say stable coins now after what happened to UST. I'm not going to go into Terra Luna. I never got into that project. Thank goodness. And if you lost money with Terra Luna, I feel very bad for you, but hang in there. Things do turn around. It's a lesson learned. This is why Bitcoin maximalists are Bitcoin maximalists. Not saying that I am a Bitcoin maximalist, but I'm looking and heading in that direction after about 3, almost 4 years in crypto. You kind of understand why. This space is super new, brand new, and there's not a lot of weight behind a lot of these other altcoins. We have Solana at $52.32. Polkadot is at $10. Polygon's at 65 cents. Theta Fuel is at 64 cents. Where's Theta? Must have passed it somewhere. Chainlink is at $7.13. And we're going to get into my strategy a little bit as well. I am dollar cost averaging, as I've always done. Oh, here it is. Theta Network at $1.26. Theta is down to $1.26. So me selling at $7, $5, $4, I really look like a genius now. Man, it's getting hammered. Everything's getting hammered. It's not just Theta. And my pick of 2022 Helium Network is all the way down to $8.18. Is it a good time to start buying these altcoins? I'm going to talk about that right after I do a little charting. But first, let's talk about precious metals. Gold is at $1,850 and silver is at $22.16. Nice bounce off of those $20 level for silver and like the $1840 level for gold, 18,000 or 1,838 levels. We got a nice bounce back up for precious metals. I don't see how much lower they can go, but you know, all these markets are manipulated. We know who's doing it, we know why they're doing it. We just don't know when it'll stop, but we know these things long term are great investments. You know, not too long ago silver was what, $12, $13, so still a great investment. and we're going to go do some charting. And while I'm charting, I'm going to tell you what I think about altcoins right now. So this is the macro looking chart, macro perspective. We are at the cusp of breaking through this long-term pattern, which is very scary, very dangerous for Bitcoin holders. But if you're a hodler, if you dollar cost average, you really don't care. You've been through this before. We'll go through it again. Is this the bottom? I really can't tell you. I'd like to think it is. But your government, the leaders of the world, have max pain on their minds for the middle class people. So I don't know if this is the end for stocks, because stocks have been getting hammered. Everything's been getting hammered. The S&P, the Dow Jones, the what is it? The other one, the NASDAQ. They've all been getting hammered. Did I see Bitcoin going to 26,000 again? No, I did not. I'm going to be honest. I thought we would bounce off, continue to make that I didn't think we would make a lower low, which we technically did. We did not close below 28,000, but we did make a lower low on the chart. So that does carry a little bit of weight. I'm thinking we're probably going to revisit 26,000 at some point. And with altcoins for me right now, unless it's like, I'll tell you the altcoins that I'm looking at. It's very simple: Ethereum and Chainlink. And Helium. I would like to accumulate more of those during these low prices. We could go lower, so take your time, but it all depends on Bitcoin. So the main coin that I would be buying, and that I am still buying right now, is Bitcoin. Bitcoin normally has to turn around first, pump a little, and then the altcoins start getting the crumbs from the Bitcoin market, and then they will start pumping. That's normally how it works, but you never know. And NFTs are very, very dangerous right now. A lot of those, man, they're like almost going to zero. So I hope some of you guys got in and got out of that. That's what that market does. It's very fast. Liquidity can run out super fast. But I do want to zoom in a little bit and show you a pattern that I am currently watching. This is what? It's kind of like a rising wedge, I would say. These green lines are kind of like a rising wedge, and currently we broke down from it and we're retesting the resistance now. So that's not looking good as well if we can't break above this green line, which we're currently retesting right now. I'm looking for us to potentially break through this and come back down and either retest 26,000 or totally break through it at this point in time. So remember what I said about altcoins. Take your time. If you really like a project, I really like Chainlink. I think it's going to the moon. It already went to the moon once. It was like at $50 at its peak during this bull run. It could go a lot lower though, so be careful with that as well. So just take your time, dollar cost average. None of this is financial advice, but that's what I'm doing. Yeah, so there you have your charting. And we're going to pull up a article that I found. This is from CNN Business. Why could you be paying 50% more for a jug of milk this year? Prices are rising at the fastest pace in decades, creating a cost of living crisis that's forcing people around the world to make tough choices about what to buy. The United Kingdom is no exception. Inflation hit a 40-year high of 9% in April and is forecast to peak above 10% toward the end of this year. So let me stop right there. It's funny how they pick on United Kingdom when the United States, according to their numbers, their inflation rate is around 8.5%. So they're really trying to pick on UK, not, taking attention away from the United States of America, talking about the United Kingdom like they're much worse than the United States. They're 0.05% worse than the United States with regards to inflation, which is just outrageous that they could even try. Totally, it's CNN and they totally don't talk about the United States. It's totally by design. This is why, let me pull up the cover art. I am bullish on milk. And that's just one commodity, one thing that people kind of need. Food, gas prices, everything is rising. What do you do to combat this? I don't even know what to tell you at this point in time. Stocks are down. Bitcoin is down. Gold is down. What they want you to do is be in the dollar. Some reporter came out and said, you know, cryptocurrencies are basically only for rich people. Gold and silver are only for rich people. Do not believe that nonsense. If you get extra money, not financial advice, but I still to this day will be buying gold, will be buying silver, and will be buying cryptocurrencies. Do not listen to them because the dollar is constantly losing value. How do you think we're in this situation? It's the RSI, the relative strength index of the dollar, is increasing in comparison to other shit fiat currencies. Remember that, in comparison to other shit fiat currencies. If you go back 2 years, you have a Bitcoin that was priced at $3,000 just 2 years ago. So has that not been, if you use a 2-year period, has Bitcoin not been a hedge against inflation? I mean, a supreme hedge against inflation. Think about the same thing with gold and silver. Your government has malicious intent for you. From the president to everybody, to the Federal Reserve, they want to keep you in the dollar. They want to keep you broke. They want to keep you poor. And while they keep you in the dollar, they want to continue to take more dollars from you by raising the prices of commodities because they know that you need them. A stick of deodorant is like $10. A bottle of lotion is like $20. Like, this is outrageous, y'all. How much longer can we allow this to go on until people are in the streets actually protesting because everybody's homeless? Everybody is, has to lose their house. What do you call it? Foreclose on their house and things like that. This is very real, and they can get out of hand very fast. So, last part of today's video, I wanted to talk about what the Federal Reserve has been doing to combat inflation. That's 8.5% right now in the United States. They raised the interest rates 0.5%, a 50-point base raise. That's nothing. So you're going to continue to get inflation unless they raise it, a whole, 9%, which would totally collapse the economy, which they finally admitted. The economy right now is worse than it's almost ever been. We're headed towards a recession, but honestly, we've been in that. These people are clowns. They have no good bone in their body for you, no good intention. They are clowns. We need to revolt and really get these people out of office. We need to come together. Everybody needs to start talking about these things before, everybody's on the Dick and Jane shit. You know what I mean? Because they can't afford anything. And that's what we're seeing right now. Very real situation. I apologize for not doing a video sooner on this. I've been dealing with a lot, and I have a lot going on in my life. A lot of good things, all good things basically. So I didn't have the time. I've been working on my fishing channel as well, which is Alien Fishing on YouTube. Go check that out as well. I really love creating content for people, for YouTube, whether it's fishing or whether it's trying to get a very important message out there. We got to come together, y'all. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what to tell you right now, but the dollar is collapsing overnight, and inflation is proof of that. And all they continue to do is print and print and print more money. Their only solution, their only answer, which is not a solution at all, it only makes the problem worse, is to print more money. And now they have the nerve to raise interest rates, which is only going to affect the middle class, because those are the people who are borrowing money. So now it costs more to get a house, it costs more to get a car, it costs more to take a loan out. When are we going to put an end to this? When are we going to put an end to the Fed? This is your boy Doc Blake with Ethereal TV. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.